Daith da, Ewi Nagan. Welcome to podcast number 52. Well, I'm recording this on a Tuesday evening, so I'm right on again this week. And if you listen, I'll be quiet a minute, you might not be able to hear it, but the Eglisale bell ringers are practicing tonight, and I can hear them coming through the window. I'll just be quiet for a minute. They bloody stopped. Oh well. No, they've stopped. Never mind. So anyway, I hope you're all well, and welcome to another podcast. As usual, life has been busy since I spoke to you last. And also we had our dear Jesse, our eldest grandson. He had his 4th birthday end of last week. So that was lovely to see he. And then Saturday we went to Nick and Karen's wedding do. It was good to catch up with a few people we hadn't seen for a while and have good yarn. And then we got on to Sunday, which was a bit chaotic, to say the least. Mabon, she had her first game of the season. She's now under 16s for Wadebridge. And I think they're going to struggle this year, to be honest, with numbers, because they've had 4 or 5 players that have dropped out for one reason or another. And they've now gone up from 9-a-side to 11-a-side. And they only managed to get 10 players on Sunday. And they was playing at home to Coldrose, who had the full 11 players on a bigger pitch now. But, you couldn't tell that they were a player short. And actually, Wadebridge won 5-0. Mabon was on the right wing again and actually did manage to score the 5th goal. So that was very good. But it also clashed with the Martin Jennings Memorial Run. And for any of you that end in Cornwall and don't know what I'm on about, this is a motorcycle ride. This year was the 36th year that it's been held, and it's all a load of bikers. We all meet up together in Truro, and then we do, I think it's about 100 miles on our bikes, and it's in memory of Martin Jennings, who he lost his life when he was competing in the Isle of Man Manx GP back in 1987. And also, as well as him, it is also in memory of other bikers that have lost their lives on Cornish roads. So you get down there about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and that gives you time. You all give a donation as you turn up, and then it gives you time to meet up with old friends and go around, look at all the bikes, because there's every different sort of bike you could imagine on there, from little mopeds right the way up to blooming great Harleys. It is fantastic. And then we start at 10 o'clock, and the morning section is about 50 miles, and they never tell you where you're going. I don't know why, but they never do. So it is always a kind of a surprise. And then you end up at Cornwall Services for dinner, and you're there for about an hour again. You mix and meet up with friends and again look at the bikes. But it did go a bit wrong this year. You might have seen it in the press and that. The trouble is, you got, like I say, you got 1,400 bikes, and you get split up. So I think there was about 400 in one group, and the rest they was in a gap behind. And I think from what I've heard, it just happened that one of the ones that was in the front of the rest of the group, when they got to near Cornwall Services, he wasn't intending to do the ride anyway, so he peeled off. Of course, about 1,000 bikes following. So a big majority of the ride that should have done 50 miles in the morning, they only did about 17. And we was up watching Mabon playing football, and I said to Beth, "Oh, here come the bikes," and you could hear them coming. It was brilliant. But I thought, well, that didn't sound like the number I was expecting, and of course that was the reason. So that did go a bit wrong. But in the afternoon, the route is always the same. So we start off, go down the Redruth Camborne bypass, in through Camborne, and then we get to the village of Beacon, where we all get off our bikes. We go to the square there, and David, that organises the ride, he'll just give a little speech, and then we have a minute silence for Martin and for all those that have lost their lives on the roads on their bikes, which is quite a moving moment, as you can imagine. And then we head off to Elston, and then we go right the way through Falmouth and end up at Falmouth Rugby Club. And I tell you, that second half of the ride in the afternoon, 'tis brilliant because everybody knows you're coming, and it's always the same time every year. And the numbers, there's thousands of people. 'Tis a fantastic experience. You're going down the bypass, they mow on the flyovers, which is brilliant. And then you're going along the country lanes, and they're in their deck chairs by their cars, waving you on. And then when you go in Camborne, Beacon and Falmouth, the streets is just lined with people. Little kids standing on the side, giving the high fives. 'Tis proper, really. 'Tis very good. Very, very touching. And I say, when you get to the rugby club, you meet up with your mates again. And I did meet up, it was good, with Kerry and Steve Curthew, because I was going to ride down with them in the morning. They said about meeting up at the showground and we'd all ride down together. Well, of course, then, because I had Maidmen's football, I said I'll meet up later. So it was good to meet up with they too. But, so with me, it did go a bit wrong because I thought they'd be leaving 2:00. And I was getting there, between 10:15 to 2, and I just caught the tail end of them. They was gone, and I was going down the A30 the other way, so I had to go and turn around and catch up. But it was a fantastic day. And like I say, it raises money every year, and this year it was raising money for the Stroke Association. And I know that when I looked last, it had raised over £7,500 for the Stroke Association, which is fantastic. So then, when that was all finished, I left, and seeing I was down Falmouth, I did whip over to Elston to see me cousin Susan for a little while before I headed back home. But fantastic day. Weather was good. Everything was fine. Anyway, that's enough of me. I'm now going to hand over to Terry Hewitt, for the second part of his interview. And I know there's a lovely response to the first part last week, some lovely comments. So I'll now go over to the second part of the interview with Terry, and then I'll speak to you again. I'll round it all off directly. So here goes. So I expect you saw quite a few changes with farming, didn't you, over the years?
Oh, yes. We had horses and carts back then.
Yeah.
And mangles and sugar beet and, and turnips and all that sort of thing. Kale. We used to cut kale for the bullocks and that.
Right.
And on a Sunday, the Saturday, the carts would be loaded and put on a bit of a bank in the field. So the horses wouldn't come out on a Sunday.
All right.
You had to pull the cart on yourself.
Oh, no.
You couldn't just have them all here because they muck grass right up. You'd have to pull them down there and have some down there as well. Yeah. Well, then we had the binder with horses in, 3 horses. We used to put the colt in the middle.
Right.
The training to go on outside. Yeah. We had 2 binders. One left-hand cut, another right-hand cut for the banks and hills. So then we used to have blue cards from the school to go to pick teddies for other farmers.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you may be sent up, we might be sent up Bernair to pick teddies. Or up to Gordon or over, you could be sent anywhere.
Yeah.
2 or 3 boys together.
I see.
And off you go. Go off and pick teddies for them. I don't know if we ever got paid for it or the school got paid for it.
No.
I ain't sure about that.
And I know you said about you used to go down dump, finding bits to make bikes and that. Is that right?
Yes, right. You used to go down there and see if we could find. Sometimes you go down there and find a frame with the handlebars and the seat and the brakes and all there with no wheels.
All right. Where would this dump be to then? Which one was
down Bramper's Cave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Down there, we used to get down there and have a look around. And we know the old chap that was there. It was Jack Parkin.
Right.
That's Clifford's brother. Clifford Parkin's
I remember
brother.
Clifford, yes.
And we said, if you find a wheel with a tire or something on, put it against the fence and we'll pick it up after school.
Oh, booty.
So sometimes you get in there, there'd be a wheel down there, a front wheel. So when we go, take the tire off, see how many punctures was in it, and mend the puncture, God damn it, you got a front wheel now.
Yeah.
And then you, looking around yourself, you may find a back wheel. You may find a crank or pedal or something. And we fitted this bike up, but the crank on the left-hand side would go halfway round.
Oh.
And he wouldn't go like that. So one Saturday morning, Father was going out with the lorries. I said, I'll come down. If I come down by 8:30, he'd be nearly loaded.
Yeah.
So when I got down there, I thought, damn me, Jack Collins is in the workshop behind.
Yeah.
But they used to do up Fergies and massive Fergies, they did.
Yeah.
And Jack Collins in there. I said, could you drop a weld in there to keep that one, right?
Yeah.
He said, I'll do that for you, boy. And off I went with Father, and I thought, damn it, we were late coming back. It shut at 12:30. And this was gone 1 o'clock. I thought, damn it, bike's shut in now, I suppose.
Yeah.
So go back, and the bike's outside his workshop.
Oh.
All done. God, beauty.
Brilliant.
Yeah, beauty. Father was home one day, and Mother said, Father is working on tonight. He said, you wouldn't take his tea down in the flask. I said, all right. So I said, what's it doing? He said, unloading the flower boat.
Right.
What? Spring tides, and the ship would come right up, level with the store, like Joseph Ranks.
Yeah.
And there'd be 10 or 15 men bringing these bags in west of England's. Oh, hell of a great store it was, and he was stacking about 25 high. When they aim off her back, that was it. He was there. Yeah. They had a yellow lorry, they did.
Right.
Down on the quay. There was Comer Farmers, they had 3 or 4 lorries. Father's side, they got 3 red ones. Then there was Joseph Rank with the yellow one. And WCA was down a bit further down. Mr. Chidgey, do you ever remember Mr. Chidgey?
Yeah.
He had the red lorries down there.
Right.
Shaldo Luke used to drive one of they lorries.
Oh, right.
And then a little bit further down, there was 3 brothers, Will's brothers, had cattle lorries.
All right.
Yeah, 3 lorries they had. 2 lorries would go out every day, and 1 would stay back and mend the tailboard or
I see.
something or other gone wrong inside.
Yeah.
And he would be down there fitting that up.
Yeah, because I know talking to Terry, you confirm it how busy Bradford's Quay was, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dustcart Sound was the ones that they shoved up over the tops.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yeah, shot right in like. Yeah, I was down there one day and I fell down and cut my leg.
Right.
On a jug. Oh, hell of a great cut was here.
Oh.
So he's walking home. I said to George, I said, look at that, look. I said, you're just like a shafting rod in there.
Yeah.
The blood was oozing out, came down my leg and my shoe. My boot was full of blood. And I walked down from nearly up Bedive, and Reg Orworth come down around the corner. He was courting Joyce at the time, I think.
Yeah.
And he picked me up and carried me home. I was in on the settee, and Mother said, I can't hold him down. So Dr. Gunn came up, and George's mother come down and held me down on the settee to have him stitched.
Oh, hey.
So he put the needle in and pulled him through right through.
Oh.
So he had to go through again.
Oh, no.
He stitched it up. And that was hell of a great cut was.
Yeah.
I could see me bone in her game to his row.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So that was that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you said about you used to go camping, used to make camps, was it?
Oh, yeah. Go down to Ancient Villain and make a camp with bits of branches like and sweep the thing out and have sticks and bend over and make bows and arrows. And, yeah. Then on the way home from school, we used to go up through the camps and that. And this woman shouted to me one day. She said, could you bring home my guardian?
Right.
I said, well, oh yeah, I can do. Cut inch for the paper. And I thought, damn it, I don't know her name. I said, well, she lives up camp. Oh, that's Daisy Laurie.
Yeah.
So I carried her guardian up for 12 months or more, I said.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I said, at this holiday time, I shan't be in town. Oh, she said, that's all right. So I'd done that for about 12 months, carried her guardian up.
Get away.
Yeah. Yeah, there was about 12 camps up there. My brother Alf lived in one.
Right.
Marjorie Jago lived in one. Peter Dixon and his mother lived in one.
Oh, yeah.
What's it go? Sammy Richards, he lived in one.
Right.
Bill Fleet lived in one.
God, yeah.
Sylvia Hamilton lived in one. The two lots of Burtons lived in them.
Oh, real old names
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Boyd Pryor. Yeah, and there's Mrs. Hooper.
Did he play any sport at all then, or no?
Oh, yeah, me and Roger, me and old Maneer, we used to play for Sminver.
Oh,
We
right.
used to go out there and play football.
Yeah.
Alan Champ and Gerald Sandercock, the Boy Bosleys, Colin Bunt.
Oh,
Yeah, gang of us out there.
good old guy.
Yeah. Then that folded up and we came in and played for Weybridge Miners
Oh,
in
yeah.
Weybridge here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Warren was one of them.
Yeah.
Well, Colin Bunt and pretty many, I can't name them all.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
then I was on the farm, and after football you had to go back to the yard work, and
Oh.
so I packed up the football a bit
Yeah.
because they would finish their football, then they'd all land up in fish shop and
Yeah.
then go pictures or something.
Yeah.
And I was up yard work, do the cows and calves and
Yeah.
do all that sort of thing.
Did he work every day then? Do you have days off during the weekend or no?
We used to work all day Saturdays when I started up at Bernier.
Yeah.
All day Saturday, you had Sunday off. But
Right.
somebody had to come do the yard work,
Yeah,
whoever
exactly.
it was.
Yeah.
So maybe our wife was in the cow, he'd done the cowman.
Right.
He had 30 odd cows to bring in and let the calves come down and suck. And
Right.
feed all the other bullocks. Winter times was a hell of a busy job.
Yeah.
Carrying mangles to them and chopping mangles. Yeah. Cutting out hay from hay rack.
God.
Twin bales then, you had to go to the rick with a knife
I get it.
and cut out a great
Yeah.
slab and carry it on your back. And the bales then was put through with a
All right.
wire ones.
Yeah.
But then it come to string after,
So when you met Audrey then, she went, where did she come from originally?
down the Lizard.
Down the Lizard, right? Yeah.
So she come up from the Lizard to Porton Farm.
Right.
And she come into Weybridge one night, and George and I went down to the British Legion to see the dancing classes. So we goes in dancing classes,
Right.
and there was several maids, this side, and all the boys this side, and these two girls was there. We thought, we hadn't seen they before. So need a singer, she got us out. Get and dance somewhere.
Yeah.
So I picked Audrey and George picked Marion. We danced around, and then after dancing and all, they two went up through the street, and we two was following.
Yeah.
And George shouted out, "Getting pictures Saturday night," and one of them must have said yes.
Right.
So we met him on the outside cozies and went pictures.
God.
And we went on then for several years and that. And, 57, I think, really met Audrey.
Yeah.
And, he got married
Yeah.
up White Cross Chapel.
Yeah. So going back to where things changed a bit, we was talking like you had Orkey's Garage, and then you had the Legion,
Yeah.
British Legion.
Then there was a door between the Legion and Mrs. Welch's shop.
Right.
You went down over several steps, and he was looking right out to the sea.
Oh, yeah.
Looking right out to the...
To the river.
Yeah, so you could go in there and there's 10 or 14 boys, I suppose, from the school, all to their desks.
Yeah.
And he'll say, we're going to make a scissor rack today. That's a bit of wood about this long, and you had to cut out like a ½ inch there, and a ½ inch there, and an eighth of an inch there, an inch and a half there. So you've got this bit of wood about this big, and you plane it down to so that, and you cut out your joints and you have your chisel and knock the pieces out. Well, if you was a bit rough, like you'd knock the damn end off or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Who was your teacher there then?
Johnny Offers, he was called.
Oh, right.
From Bodmin.
I see,
Yeah. That was Wednesday afternoons, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was the Mrs. Welsh's place.
Yeah.
And like I say, when I was younger, you then had Stan Brenton's chip shop. Was there anything there then or not?
Ronnie Williams had that as a furniture shop.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, he had that as a furniture shop.
Yeah.
And on the way back, going back past the chapel, he had a paint shop and paper shop there. That side.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I was young again, it was Orkey's garage further on again.
Yeah.
Was that like that then, was it? Or
when you come down to School Hill, the garage was looking right at it.
Right at it, that's right, yeah.
And you could see the cars. And if you went down around like that, it was down there doing the wheelwrights down the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Men putting bonds on old cart wheels and wagon wheels. Yeah. Mr. Osborne was one of the chaps down there.
Right.
And the buses used to be lined up back that way, like.
I get it.
And when they want a bus out, he'd come down to where your doorway was and fill up with petrol there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, am I right, was it Wally Din's father used to work there with the petrol? Was it Nizan Din or something was he called? Can you remember?
Yeah. Yes. My father learned he to drive.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Cinnamon, he was called.
Oh, right.
Cinnamon. He used to lodge with Ern Bishop.
Right.
Over in Angart.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bishop, he was the postman.
Right, I see.
Yeah. And he used to come to our place in the morning before I went work. He'd done old Bradford's Key and Javelin. He'd be in our place 7 o'clock.
Get away.
On a bike.
Yeah.
And he said to me one day, he said, can you Carabiner post up? I said, yeah, I can do that. Save he drive it, because that's a long road up.
It is, isn't it?
So then he'd go to Gordon and Ambo and to Weather, and he'd be gone. And he'd be back post office for most of them then on a bike. And I carried the post up for several weeks. And John Minnick stopped it.
Oh, did he?
Not to carry my post.
Oh, I see.
So he had to take it. He used to come to our place for a cup of tea in the morning, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Reviews to start. After that, we used to start 7 o'clock up for him.
Yeah.
Well, then it got coloured 8.
Yeah.
Then it got 8 o'clock. Just different times.
Yeah.
Then we worked all Saturdays, and then it come in that we could have Saturday afternoons off.
Right.
Well, then we'd all go Weybridge and have a haircut or something.
Yeah.
You've got Frank Salmons and the damn place before.
Oh, was it right?
And there was, what was it called? Lawson Coons in there with his radio and a Pekingese dog on his lap. And he'd have the radio going. Well, it'd be 5 o'clock before you go home. There'd be all these men Saturday afternoon, they'd have their haircut.
Yeah.
God. Well, then we used to go Tommy Atkins to have their haircut.
Right.
And we finished in there because he started on about cadets, army cadets.
Right.
So I said to Roger Brooks and Owen Muneer one day, I said, up drill, I said, they had guns and all that and fire at targets and that. Do them? I said, yeah. He said, we'll go up.
Right.
So we three went up. And damn it, we was firing these guns at targets and all. We thought, this is damn good. So we went for a week or two and they said, next week we measure them for uniform. Oh, hell, we thought. Hell, uniform. We thought, bugger, maybe we'd be in the bloody army before we know it. Yeah, so we packed that up. Then we didn't go down there to have our haircut. We went Frank Salmons then. We went Frank Salmons.
Was national service still in them when you?
Yeah, it was.
Did you have to do that?
No,
or?
I got exempt from on the farm.
Of course, yeah.
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 Yeah, I was up in there when we had the big fire up there.
Oh, right.
Up in there. Burnt all the sheds down, all the corn, and the thrashing set, burnt a lot, tractor and all. Burnt a lot. And all the sheaves that wasn't really burnt, he went away and he bought 200 pigs.
Right.
And we carried all this stuff out in the fields and that. The pigs was eating ends of the corn. And,
I see.
Yeah.
What about shops in town? Was there like, we had Lang's chip shop on the corner there by the level crossing.
Yeah.
Was there chip shop, was Doug Lang up and running then? Or no?
Yeah, he had 3 shops, I think.
Yeah.
He had one. Well, the bank was here. Bartley's Bank was here. That across the road was Eustace's bakery.
Right.
Then Lang's had a shop there.
Yeah.
Then there was Tommy Atkins. Then there was Butcher Lockett.
Oh, right, yeah.
Then there was Internationals.
Yeah.
Then there was Bob Marsh down that end.
Oh,
then there was the bank again.
That's right.
Then coming up the other side was the Molesworth, Bridge On, Swan.
Swan, yeah.
And Tremaine and Colligan's that side.
Right.
Then Mr. Biggs, he used to sell tobacco. Well, there's Clara's shopper at the minute now, isn't there?
Ah, yes, of course, yeah. And then you had the Gap, and then you had Wills's Warehouse, did he?
That's right, yeah. Who's had the wagon there? Mr. Cornish. Old man Cornish used to have a wagon horse and pull around parcels from there. And if you go down in that lane to look at Glanville's in front of me.
That's right.
Come back a bit. Instead of getting up Canvas Hill, there's a granite post. He used to tie his pony up against that granite post.
Yeah.
Then there was Mrs. Burton's on the corner before you went up Canvas Hill.
Yeah.
Mrs. Burton's. Then there was Burridge's over the road. Roofy Goodfellow. Mrs. Mitchell, she used to sell pasties out of a little cubby-o.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there much up Chapel Lane then, or no?
No, there was nothing up
No,
there.
just cottages up there.
Cottages.
Yeah.
That's where the Fulfords used to live up that way.
That's right, yeah.
Brian Fulford and me.
And then you down on the Platte then.
Yeah.
What was the big place then? Where like the newsagents was like, because when I was young, that was a co-op next to Bridge On there.
Oh, that was the co-op.
It was then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back then. We bought some furniture then years ago there.
Did he really? Yeah.
And as you passed the town hall, there was 4 little cottages then.
All right.
Along. And in behind that, Cleves had a garage in behind that.
Yeah.
Then there was Cozy Wills then.
Yes, that's right.
He was the quickest man to sell sweets in your life, he was.
Oh, get away.
And across the road then, little shop was Butcher Eddie.
Oh, yeah. What's that to do with Jeff Eddy then?
Yeah,
What?
Jeff Eddie and his father.
His father, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hamilton House, would it be then? What would...
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Then there was Mrs. Servo.
Right.
And then just Shaw's shop, wasn't it? Shaw's on the corner where they sell carpets now.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, see, on the Platte, see, there was Weeks' garage.
Yeah.
Then there was a big courtyard there. That's where they used to have Christmas markets then.
All right.
Opposite the town hall, great big square, big place in behind. Across the road.
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
And they used to take a bullock around and show the bullocks. And all the veg and all that was be in the town hall, that was.
Yeah. Of course, market day was on a Monday, wasn't it?
On a Monday,
Because I always remember I'd be lying in bed up Glen Road and you'd hear the cattle and you think, oh yeah, Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all gone now. But
All gone.
Busy market, was that?
Oh yeah, hang of a busy market. Yeah, Mr. Bitback's be down there selling bullocks.
Yeah, of course he was auctioneer, wasn't he?
He was auctioneer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to take bullocks and we used to take them by the road, take them down. So you get out the end of the road and turn to go, and Wills's party be coming up over the brow with their bullocks.
Oh, I know.
So now you've got to whack on now and get downtown before they get down there as well. Yeah, there'd be 3 or 4 of us taking them down. Then when we get in market, John would say, you go back and do so-and-so, you so-and-so, you so-and-so.
Right.
So you walk back across Potter's Fields, up across the field into Trevillin, and up over the big steep hill up to the farm that way. Well, first of all, you have your crib.
Yeah.
You haven't had a crib yet.
No.
So you have your crib, and perhaps you can gone on mangles, or you can gone peering edge or something, or cutting out a piece for the barner to come in. There's the old horses, see, you had to cut a hell of a great piece for the horses to come in with the binder.
Yeah.
And you had to bind they all up and put they inside the edge. Tom, you take the paw off from this side and taking around and putting on there, and take the two wheels off and wind the main wheel up. You know, it's a proper conformance. Tom, you had 3 horses there to put in.
Going down, when we was at school, that was our cross-country course. We'd be sent down Gumvina, down Bradford's Quay, and then up through Trevillin and that. Yeah. That was across the fields. That was our cross-country course, that was.
Yeah, I've seen them coming in through Bowen in through.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them run in through there before. Some walking.
Yeah.
Some didn't care a bit if they got across or not. Then there was a teacher up this end.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good days.
Yeah.
We had lovely childhood, we did.
What about doctors in Weybridge? And was there, because we got 2 now, we got Weybridge and Port Isaac.
Yeah, well, there's Dr. Gunn, Dr. Askins, Dr. Brown, Nurse Brown. She was coming around on a bike, or did.
Right.
And tend to anything, like one of them's having a baby or whatever.
Yeah.
She, a lovely person.
Yeah.
And if you wanted the doctor, the phone, Mr. Pano across the road was the only one that had a phone.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
I don't know if Mr. Rosenupper had a phone or no. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, if you was at a holiday from school, Mr. Roaston would say, are you all right to thrash tomorrow?
Oh, big day.
And he'd have one little day thrash.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big day.
No.
But you'd be there doing what you had to do, and Mrs. would come out with a basket like that with pasties, and the gravy would burn your damn hand.
Get away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. God, lovely people they was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Rollstones was that then? Because
Dickie Rollstone. I remember your father coming up with Sam.
That's right.
And they two, Dickie Rollstone there and Sam there, and your father beside of him.
Get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had about 18 cows. They'd be in the yard there. It just finished milking.
God, booty.
Yeah.
Because Sam Rollstone was father's uncle by marriage, because he married Lillian, or Lily, Hodge.
Right.
And they lived there in Glen Road,
Yeah.
So it was the tie-up with Sam. And you were saying you used to go cinema on Saturday afternoons, is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
We had to pay £7 to go.
Right.
And Marjorie Burton used to be one of the shore inns.
I get it.
Yeah. And we'd sit down in the front seat. There'd be a cowboy on. There'd be... what was it called?
John Wayne or something like that, or no?
Before he.
Oh, before he. Oh, I.
Trigger and Gabby Haynes, and we'd be in there till 5 o'clock.
Right.
And we hide down behind the seat, thinking that they won't see we see the next film. Yeah.
Did he get caught or no?
Oh, yeah. They come down with their torch.
Yeah.
Then we come out, and perhaps when we had threepence or fourpence, we'd go and have a few chips in a corner packet.
Right.
Filling up with, and let the vinegar run out the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
well, you'd have a nice bag for chips or fourpence.
Yeah. God, booty.
Fish and chips in there, there's 20 quid.
Was that Lang's then, was it?
Yeah, Lang's.
Yeah, I know, changed them.
God.
God.
Yeah. I remember paying for that bike.
Yeah.
I had a £5 note. He's a blue one.
Yeah.
Blue one.
Well, thank you very much, Terry. It's been brilliant this afternoon. So if you'd like to say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, and thank you very much.
Proper job.
All the best, Dave.
Lovely. Thank you, Matt. Lovely.
Thank you.
Well, there we go. Wasn't that brilliant? I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, I've had a few people the last few weeks talking about farming and everything. So I thought for me Cornish word of the week, I'll do the Cornish word for farmer, which is tiek. Tiek. So there we go. And for me Cornish dialect, I thought that the word I'd use, I don't know if you can remember earlier on, I think it was in the last episode, not today, the last week. You can hear it, you can listen back if you haven't heard it yet. And Tara was talking about Ave and Clara up on the pony. So I thought me Cornish dialect word for the week would be Ave, which I think comes from if you heave something, you throw something, you heave something. So like he said, he had to Ave Clara on the pony, or in going up Camborne Hill, they aved more coal on for the steam. So I think that'll be me Cornish dialect for this week, Ave. So there we go. Right, well, I think I'll round off there. Another week has gone by, and I think I'm all sorted. So I'll speak to you again next week, and I hope you have a good rest of the week. Wish you well. Do Guinness. Cernobus Ficken.